Thanks for coming to yoga today. I'm Trina. I am subbing in this week. So let's start sitting on the mat in our half lotus position, palms down on the legs. Close your eyes, press your tailbone down, lift up the top of your head toward the ceiling, roll your shoulders back. Let's start with 3 breaths here, 3 Ujjayi whisper breaths. And you can open your eyes or keep them closed. We're going to continue to go with the rhythm of our breath. Inhale, drop the head behind you. Exhale, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. We're still pressing that tailbone into the mat. Super tall spine. We're going to bring the spine into it after a little bit, but just starting with warming up those upper vertebrae and your neck, bringing your head back to level. Now, big inhale at the center, exhale, right ear to right shoulder, keeping that shoulder pressed down. Inhale back to center, exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale up, right ear to right shoulder. And exhale, left ear to left shoulder. This time, inhale, drop the head back again. Exhale, roll all the way down with that spine. So get a nice C curve going in that spine. You can reach your fingertips forward on the floor. Inhale, lift up to straight. Big inhale, exhale, drop the head back. Inhale to center, exhale, roll down all the way through that spine, reaching those arms even further in front of you if you can. Inhale your way up. Exhale, drop the head behind. Inhale back to center. Exhale, roll through that spine, reach forward. Let's stay out here. Just a very gentle stretch, starting to get some nice stretch in our low back going. Head is dropped. Try not to hold any tension in your neck. Arms are in front of you, but your hands are relaxed and those arm muscles are relaxed. Staying here for 3 breaths on your exhale, trying to get a little deeper. Inhale, roll all the way back up. Head last, open eyes, press those palms down on the thighs to lift yourself up a little higher. Feel the length of that spine, feel the relaxation in the neck and the shoulders, and let's come to standing. Let's align ourselves here, feet under hips, lifting up through those legs, nice and tall, legs on the hips, lifting the rib cage up off the waist. Roll the shoulders down the back, palms facing the front of the room in our Tadasana, our mountain pose. Feel the back of the head go over the back of the spine so that heavy head is perfectly balanced on your neck. And 3 breaths here. Nice. Coming to the top of your mat. Inhale those arms up. Looking up at the ceiling. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Press your palms on your legs. Exhale, fold. And inhale, reverse your swan dive, coming back up. Palms joined overhead. Exhale, palms to heart center. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, palms to heart center. We're just getting a little warm here. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Our fold is probably not going to be very deep quite yet because we're not too warm. Exhale. Inhale. Palms to heart center. Exhale. Let's take that into our full warrior series. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms. Step your feet back into a plank. Align yourself. Press those heels back. Press the top of the head forward. Hands right under shoulders. You can be on your knees or on your toes. Let's hold this plank for 3 breaths. Lift up through those shoulders and exhale, chaturanga. Hug those elbows to the rib cage. Again, knees or toes coming to hover or to rest. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, push back to down dog. Again, this won't be our deepest down dog because we're not very warm yet. But try to roll through the shoulders, dropping the head down between the arms, booty up and behind you. Bend your right knee, let your left heel float toward the mat. And switch, big inhale, big exhale. Both heels floating down toward the mat, dropping that head even more. And let's inhale that right leg into the air. Exhale, step it between the hands. Rotate that left foot behind you to the mat and rise up into our warrior one. Checking out that front knee, not letting it collapse in or out. Keeping those hips rotated to the front of the room. Shoulders down away from the ears. Press the outside of that back left foot into the mat. Inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to float down. Inhale, you can rise up a little. Exhale, float down. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Floating down. Inhale again. On the exhale, reach those hands forward. Bring them to either side of your foot. Step that foot back. Big inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, hugging the elbows to the ribs. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Coming into our warrior one on the left side. Inhale that left leg into the air. Exhale, step it between the palms. Rotate the right leg down to the mat. Square those hips to the front of the room. Inhale, exhale, float down. Big inhale, exhale, float. One more float down. Inhale, exhale, float down. Inhale one more time. On the exhale, reach those arms forward. Bring them down to the mat. Step that foot back into plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's take a rest here before we go on to add our other warrior poses. You can stay here in down dog if that's restful, or you can come down to child's pose. Resting here for 5 breaths. And if you're in child's pose, rise back up to down dog. Let's lift that right leg into the air, step it between the palms, rotate the back foot down to the mat. Inhale, warrior one. One breath. Palms to heart center. Open into your warrior two, bringing the hips to face the side of the room, gazes over those front palms. You can really press the outside edge of that back foot down into the mat now. Inhale, exhale, float down. Inhale, float down. Watch that front knee. Make sure you can see the big toe on the inside of it. One last inhale and float down. Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Arm up to the sky, gaze up at those fingers. Back hand resting above or below the knee. Inhale, exhale, float. Inhale, exhale, float. One last inhale, exhale, float. And coming into our extended side angle, tuck that right elbow inside the right knee. Left arm up and over the head. Bottom hand strong and facing up to the sky. Inhale, exhale, float. Inhale, exhale, float. Inhale, exhale, float. Bring those palms to the mat. Bring that back knee to the mat. The left knee is on the mat. Walking the right foot out to the edge of your mat. Coming into our lizard pose. If you can bring your forearms to the mat. Or you can just rest your palms. Feeling a good stretch on the hip flexor of the back leg and the hip of the front leg. And bring your palms back under your shoulders. Walk that foot in. Tuck the back foot, the back toes. Step the right foot back into a plank. Inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Getting ready for the series on our left. Lift that left leg into the air. Exhale, step it between the palms. Rising up into our warrior one, pressing that back foot down. Inhale, exhale, float. Palms to heart center. Rotate into our warrior two, making sure this front knee is really open. Pressing the back foot down into the mat. Inhale, exhale, float. Inhale, exhale, float. One more. Inhale, exhale, float. Flip that front palm, reaching back to rest those fingertips above or below the knee. Gaze up at the top hand. Inhale, exhale, float. Inhale, exhale, float. Inhale, exhale, float. Coming into our extended side angle. Tuck that left elbow inside the left thigh. Bottom hand strong, facing to the sky. Top arm reaching. Inhale, exhale, float. Inhale, exhale, float. Inhale, exhale, float down. Palms to the mat. Drop the back knee. Walk that left foot out to the edge of the mat. Reach the arms forward, trying to come onto the forearms if you can. Nice stretch here. Feel those back hip flexors, the front hip. So nice. Walk your hands back under your shoulders. Walk that left foot in more toward the center. Tuck the right toe under. Step the left foot back into your plank. Inhale, exhale, either on knees or toes, chaturanga. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Let's come to a child's pose for a minute. Big toes together, knees apart. Press those arms in front of you, fingers spread, really reaching with the hands, pressing the hips back. Starting this rest. We're going to do the warrior series 3 times. Each pose 1 breath, so it'll be a lot quicker. Building up some heat and energy. Coming up to hands and knees. Tuck those toes under. Walk the hands up to the feet up to the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Exhale, palms to heart center. Starting our whole vinyasa warrior series. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back into your plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step to warrior one, 1 breath. Warrior 2, 1 breath. Warrior, reverse your warrior, 1 breath. Extended side angle. One breath. Palms to the mat, step back, inhale up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg in the air. Exhale, step it forward. Rising to warrior one. One breath. Exhale, two. One breath. Reverse your warrior. One breath. Extended side angle. One breath. Palms to the mat. Step back. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step or jump your feet to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, palms to heart center. We're going to repeat that series 2 more times. This time we'll be moving on the inhale and the exhale instead of holding those warrior poses for a whole breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back to the plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale to the plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, plank and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step or jump your feet up to your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, palms to heart center. Let's take 2 breaths here before we finish that vinyasa warrior sequence one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive and fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, stepping up to warrior one. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, warrior one. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, plank and chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Rest here for 2 breaths and then we'll come down to our child's pose. And big toes together, knees apart. Reach those arms forward, pressing back, resting here. Coming up to hands and knees. Let's do some core and back strengthening with bird dog. And I really apologize for all of the background activity. We're getting a dishwasher delivered apparently at this exact moment. Inhale that right arm up. Exhale that left leg back. Reaching the arm forward, stretching the leg behind, head neutral. Really feel your core engaging from below to lift that belly up. Protect that spine, building some strength here. Big reach, and now exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale, extend. Let's hold again for 3 breaths. Set down that leg, set down that arm, push back, roll the wrist, take the pressure off that left wrist that was working here. Coming back to hands and knees, hands right under shoulders, knees right under hips. Extend the left hand, extend the right leg. Starting here with a hold just to feel our position. Pushing up with the belly below, reaching that hand forward, pressing that foot behind, head neutral, top of the head is pressing forward with the hand. And big inhale, exhale, bring that knee to the elbow. Inhale, stretch, exhale, curl. Inhale, stretch, exhale, curl. Inhale, stretch, exhale, curl. 2 more. Extend, hold here for 3 more breaths, super strong. Keeping that spine protected from below with the abs. And hand down, knee down, sitting back, roll those wrists again. Nice job. Let's come back to standing and do an Ukatasana series. We'll do some twisting. That will help stretch the lower back a little. So big toes together, squeezing those inner thighs together, working to keep those knees aligned throughout this movement. Roll the shoulders back, palms facing to the front. Inhale, you can reach those arms back, puff out the chest a little. Exhale, sit back into your chair pose, pushing the booty behind you, squeezing those thighs, making sure the knees are parallel with one another. Inhale, palms to heart center. Exhale, twist, tuck the left elbow outside the right thigh, trying to maintain those palms at heart center. Try not to let them come up to the shoulder because that steals from your twist. Feeling this twist here. Gaze up at the ceiling. Inhale, lift that arm, open the hands, lift the arm up to the ceiling. Gaze is still reaching, keeping that nice twist going. And untwist yourself, palms to heart center, arms reaching up. Straighten the legs, bring the arms down. Roll those shoulders a couple times.
That last one was a little bit tough.
Yeah, that one, yeah. Ukatasana is hard, but I do like the twist. I mean, it really gets your spine going. So let's try it on the other side. You can always go just to whatever your depth is, because no matter what you're doing, you're working on getting a good stretch in the legs, engaging those glutes. So just keep it at a place that feels good. Inhale, exhale, reach those arms up. Sit the glutes behind. Holding here, 3 breaths. Palms to heart center. Exhale, twist. Hook the right elbow outside the left thigh. Trying to keep the palms at heart center. Gaze up to the ceiling. Feeling that nice twist of the spinal column. It should help you empty your lungs too with this twist. Check in with your knees, make sure they're parallel. And now open those hands. Big, big twist, looking up to the ceiling. Palms to heart center. Untwist yourself. Reach those arms up to the ceiling and stand it up. Shake it out. Nice. Yeah, Ukatasana is a big strength move. Let's come down to the mat again. We'll do some lower back strengthening, and then we'll come back up to do some balance and some more standing stretches. Let's get there through our vinyasa. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Oops, step your feet apart if you would like. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back into the plank. This time, bring your knees to the mat if you weren't before, and slowly lower all the way down for 8 counts, hugging those elbows. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Let's do a little locust pose here for some low back strengthening. Bringing the arms alongside the body, palms facing up, not letting those shoulders creep up toward the ears, keep them pushed down. And let's start by pressing the backs of the hands to the mat, press the tops of the feet to the mat, and just lift the upper body up, rolling those shoulders, keeping them away. Head is neutral, not trying to crane that neck. That would be very uncomfortable. But just pressing the hips down, pressing the tops of the hands down and the feet. Press. Inhale and then exhale, relax. Bend the knees, windshield wiper those legs. Take some tension out of that lower back. And And now extend the legs again. This time, bring your hands underneath your forehead, stack them on top of one another, and then put your forehead underneath. Squeeze the legs together, keep those toes pointed. Big inhale, and on the exhale, lift those legs up off the mat. Straight legs, so we're not bending at the knee this time. Trying to think of having your hip as the point of contact and the whole rest of the leg lifted. Holding here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Set it down. Bend the knees, windshield wiper the legs. And now stretch those arms out alongside the body again. Let's do our full locust. If the full locust feels too intense, then just stick with upper body or lower body. This will definitely feel like work. It shouldn't hurt your lower back, but it should definitely feel like you're working those muscles. So stretch those arms out, lifting upper body, lifting the legs, reaching the top of the head forward, rolling those shoulders back, keeping those palms up and lifted. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Press back to child's pose. Big toes together, knees apart. Stretching those hands out in front of you. Pushing the hips back. Wiggle the hips side to side to get all that tension out of your lower back. And take your left hand, thread it underneath your right arm, through that tunnel of your right arm. Looking, your gaze is going towards your left hand. Another big twist here. Stretch for the shoulder, but also a little bit of a stretch for the back. Replace that left hand. This time take the right hand, thread it underneath the tunnel of the left arm. Gaze toward that right hand, feeling this twist on the shoulder stretch. And bring yourself back to your child's pose. Lifting up to hands and knees. Tuck the toes under, pressing up to down dog. Walk or jump those feet up to the hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Let's hold this fold for even more stretch on that lower back. You can grab a yoga toe hold. So 2 forefingers and your thumb circling your big toe. Inhale, bend the knees, bring the top of your head forward. Exhale, straighten the leg and drop the head. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the top of the head toward the front of the room. Exhale, straighten the legs, drop the head. One more. Inhale, bending the knees. Exhale, back to your fold. See if this fold is a little more natural feeling, a little deeper, those legs a little straighter. Holding here for 3 breaths. And slowly roll up through all of your vertebrae. Head last. Roll the shoulders back, palms facing the front of the room. Reset yourself in your Tadasana. Lift that chin to get the back of the head over the back of the spine. You should feel really tall right now, hopefully. Okay, let's do some balance. Let's do our classic tree pose. So palms to heart center, pressing your palms together. That kind of helps to center all your weight in the midline of your body. That helps a little bit with balance. Lift up all of the toes on your right foot and set them down. Left toes onto the mat, bending the knee. Now open the knee. Feel that open come all the way up through the hip. You can leave your toes here. You can bring them onto you can bring your foot onto your calf, or you can bring your foot above your knee, just not putting pressure directly on the knee. Trying to feel that straight line from the heel up to the shoulder. Try not to let this hip kind of pop out to the side. And if you're comfortable, you can grow your branches and try to bring your gaze up to the sky. And palms to heart center. Set that foot down. Circle the ankle of that standing left foot. Walk side to side. Okay, let's try it on the left. My right side is much stronger, so we'll see how we do on the left. Lift up all those left toes, set them down one at a time, starting with the pinky toe. Feel all the points of contact with the floor, heel, ball of your foot, big toe, outside of the foot. Right toes on the mat, open that hip. Choose the position of your foot. Press those palms together, press that heel into the leg. And if you're comfortable, grow those branches. Palms to heart center. Set that foot down, circle the left ankle. Nice job on that balance. Now, I don't know about you, but in my low back, my sacroiliac joints, which is kind of where your little dimples are, get really tight. So let's do some triangle to see if we can open up that sacroiliac joint. Your left foot is facing toward the front of the room, right foot facing toward the side of the room, hands on the hips, square those hips. So they want to turn toward this right leg, but we want them to be square to the front of the room. Inhale those arms up in a T. On the exhale, we're going to reach forward toward that extended right leg as far as we can. And when you can't reach anymore, drop that hand. Left hand goes up to the sky. Gaze up at that left hand. Really focus on this hip position. Don't let this hip, bottom hip rotate toward the room, because then you lose your stretch. Inhale, and on the exhale, you can float that hand down. Actually, I think I need to be a little wider here. There we go. You can have the hand on the inside or the outside of the leg, or bring it to the mat, wherever your stretch is, but keep those shoulders square, keep the hips square, and try to feel that stretch in the sacroiliac joint and the hip. And now rotate the shoulders and the hips toward that leg. Bend the knee. Bring your fists on either side of that right leg, letting the back toes come onto the mat. So you're in a runner's lunge. Press the top of the head forward. Press back with that heel. Strong through the shoulders, trying to let the torso rest on the thigh. And just feel this nice stretch in your hip here. If this is too much work and you're not getting a stretch, just bring that knee down. What we really want is to feel the stretch on the hip. And now bring that left foot back down to the mat. Rise yourself back up into your T. Switch your feet. So right foot facing forward, left foot facing out. Re-square those hips to the front of the room. Inhale, exhale, reach, reach, reach. And when you can't reach anymore, drop that hand down to the leg. Ooh, tight hip to say. There we go. That's a little pop. Really work on that shoulder rotation and keeping those hips square so that you can feel this stretch in your sacroiliac joint. Bend this front knee, this left knee. Bring your fists on either side of your foot. Rotate the back right toes to the mat to this runner's lunge. Head reaching forward, heel pressing back. Feel that oppositional stretch. Trying to rest the torso on the thigh. And see what kind of elongation you can get here. Rotate that back foot, straighten the front leg, coming back up into our T. Turn both toes toward the center. Oh my gosh, we're almost out of time. Let's do a quick standing V. Big inhale on the exhale, reaching the head forward with a flat back until you can reach no further. And then bring those hands in between the legs, walking them back. Nice. Big curve on that back, one last lower back stretch, in addition to stretching the inner thighs. You can either have your hands reaching through your legs, you can bring them to your toes, you can have them on your hips, just whatever is comfortable to give you maximum stretch. But wherever your hands are, try to bring your weight more toward your toes than your heels. See what that does to your stretch. If that changes it. And if you'd like, you can rock your weight back more toward your heels. Choose the position you prefer. And now palms flat on the mat, bend the knees, bring them down to the mat. Let's finish with a cat-cow before we come into our Savasana. Hands and knees. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, round the back, tuck the chin. Inhale and exhale. Go at your own pace. We'll do about 3 more of these. Sometimes I need to wiggle my hips when I'm up in this cat position to get a little bit of a spinal stretch. And one more time. Push back to child's pose. Get that last stretch here. And when you're ready, walk all the way through, coming onto your back for our Savasana. Tuck your shoulder blades under to open your chest, palms facing to the sky. Feet are open, comfortable distance apart. Big inhale. And on the exhale, try to melt into the floor. Wiggle your lower jaw, get the tension out of there. Push your right shoulder down, push your left shoulder down. Start to bring your awareness back. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Roll the wrists, roll the ankles. And now push over to one side, using your arm as a pillow. Tuck your feet, tuck your knees in a fetal position. And keeping your eyes closed, if you're comfortable doing so, push up into a seated position, into this half lotus where we started. Palms down on those thighs. Press the tailbone down into the mat. Lift the top of the head. You can put a gentle pressure with your palms to increase that height, that reach. Bring your palms to heart center. Big inhale. Palms to the center of your forehead, third eye, center of your intuition. Breathe through that, lots of oxygen to your brain. Remember to trust yourself, especially in this transitional phase. Inhale. And if you'd like, you can join me in a bow. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry I didn't show myself.
Oh, that's really okay. Oh, hi.